Radio is a place where your personality can come out and be shown. Working in the sun, wind, and sometimes even rain, farm workers are helping feed our country every day. I want you all to meet Remy. He is a 13-month male Labrador, Golden Retriever, and Harley mix. This is Éxitos, one of Fresno's many popular Spanish stations, and this is the radio board. One of many ways to get involved is joining your city council meetings. Hello and welcome to Fresno State Focus, and I'm Brianda Lemus. If you live in Fresno, chances are you're not too far from the Fresno-Clovis Rail Trail. It's important to not only look for those opportunities, but ask for opportunities you may be interested in. From Fresno to Bakersfield, the San Joaquin Valley is the heart of agriculture, from television to satellite to the web. And don't forget about radio. Why do you think it's important for people to know what this bill is about? Elections coming up, what initiative do you think will probably have the most impact here in the Central Valley? I'm going for the fried Oreos for sure. I cannot go to a fair and not get fried Oreos. That's my little sweet treat. We start with our beauty shot. This is right outside our speech art building. If you're facing north, we see beautiful blue skies. Going into our national radar, we do see some rain up here along with snow hitting South Canada. Looking at our California satellite, we see rain and snow coming down the whole Sierra Nevada mountains, which is super exciting as the holidays are approaching. For our lows, our lowest of the lowest, we have Shaver Lake with 21, Kalinga 39, Fresno 44, and 41 in Madera and Stockton. For our air quality, we are moderate, which is good for most of us, but those who do have asthma or any allergies, please be careful as you are outside. I want you all to meet Remy. He is a 13-month male Labrador, Golden Retriever, and Harley mix. Something special about Remy is that he is deaf. Let me show you how his foster mom has changed his whole pup life.
I just said no more. I can't stand by and not do anything. Even if it's just me, myself, I had to move forward and help. And that's when I started fostering.
Lupe Ramirez is a Reedley native and has been a foster volunteer since 2016. Remy was part of the first litter she ever fostered. Each pup, including mom and Remy, was adopted. Around 2 months ago, Remy returned due to the previous owner finding out he was deaf.
I'm trying to save a life here. I'm trying to do something and make a difference.
Being deaf hasn't stopped Remy from living his pup life. One way Ramirez is able to communicate with Remy is by using sign language. Just like potty training, learning sign language for dogs takes patience, practice, and a lot of consistency. Remy is just like any other dog. One of his favorite things to do is following shadows.
It's amazing to see how they're just so thankful. I mean, they blossom. The first few days is difficult, but afterwards they just seem to have their own, their personalities come out. They're just happy dogs, and to think that they would not have had that is really saddening.
The Labrador Retrieve Rescue Fresno will be on campus tomorrow from 10:30 to 1:30 p.m. Make sure you go in front of the bookstore to join them and find out all there is to know about Labradors and the organization. In Reedley, Brianda Lemus, Fresno State Focus. Teresa Ceballos began working in the fields at 17 years old. 26 years later, she is now part of the quality control team for AC Foods.
Desde que los siembras,
Since you plant a seed, there's a purpose for a fruit to be grown.
Working through the sun, wind, and sometimes even rain, farm workers are helping feed our country every day.
That's why we're called the breadbasket of the world, because we produce so much of the food products for the whole world, the nation.
Crystal Sandoval is a senior at Fresno State. Her major is plant science.
My plan is to become a pest control advisor, PCA. So basically it's like a plant doctor. I study like all the trees, I study the insects within the trees, and then I would go to the orchard and tell like the farmer, oh, this bug is what's eating your tree, it's causing this disease. You can either spray this, or if you want to be organic, you can use other methods like this and this.
Working in the fields isn't everyone's first choice. For most of our ancestors, they didn't have a choice. It was a job that provided for the family.
There's so many things that can hold back the farm workers, like for one, being immigrants, not having papers, so they don't get good pay like other jobs.
Despite the difficulties, there are also many beautiful things about working in agriculture.
You work at your own rhythm. You meet so many people than an office job. You travel up and down the valley. One day you're in one city, and then the next day you're in another. So it's nice, and also a good barbecue tastes better in the field. It's rewarding knowing people are eating what we pick. It makes you appreciate the food you have in front of you.